Alright. Let's get the ball rolling, as they say. Holy. Maybe I should move a little bit. Yeah, here. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. I think. I don't know if my internet has reset. If it hasn't, we will find out. Because then the stream will die. But let's not think about that right now. Let's focus on the good, as they say. Which is that it currently works, which is the most important part. So where were we? We were stopping the fish people from summoning their god, is what I... Yeah, and helping the new guys settle in. It's like my current state of affairs.
西ラノシアの南北防波壁の先、あの辺りは以前ハーフストーンと呼ばれ、小さな入植地が存在していた。国家団が設立される数年前、万神リヴァイアさんが召喚されたことがあった。その時は海遊旅団が討伐に成功したのだ。零細直後に再召喚された際には、万神の放った大海嘯の影響でその入植地は全滅。土は剥ぎ取られ、岩だらけの不毛の土地と化した。
それが今のサプサ産卵地と呼ばれている場所。
そうだ。サハ銀族は地形を作り変え、大規模な産卵地を作ろうとしている。流入していたクリスタル、テンパードの数から見るに、今回召喚された万神リヴァイアさんは先のものとは比較にならないくらい強力だ。本格的に力をつけたやつが大海嘯を使えば、ハーフストーンのような一地方だけではなく、リムサロミンサ全体が海に沈められかねない。何としても万神リヴァイアさんを討伐しなくてはならない。
しかしメルイブ提督、どう対処します？海はリヴァイアさんの独壇場だ。第三艦隊の船だって近づく前に沈められたというではないですか。
加えて砲撃も着弾前に撃ち落とされ、効果がないとの報告も受けている。何か撃つ手はないのか。
唯一の討伐事例では入江におびき寄せて戦ったというわ。となると元海遊旅団の人たちに話を聞いても有益な情報は得られないでしょうね。
提督、
行ってみろ、エインザル大公将。
帰還した生存艦からの報告によれば、万神リヴァイアさんからの攻撃は水神の名のごとく大波、つまり水を操ったものだと言います。ならばその莫大な水属性の力を他の属性に変換して衝撃を和らげればいい。変属性クリスタルを用いた属性変換機構、魔法障壁発動機を船に乗せて身を守るってわけですな。
あなたが万神ガルーダの暴風の壁を突破した時と同じ手法を取るというわけね。アルフィノからの報告書には目を通したわ。
まあ古い知人の風来坊な破術師からの入れ知恵だがな。
なるほど。確かに同じ機構を作るのであれば、 シドでなくてもナルディコ&ビメリー社で作ることができるだろう。ただしあくまで対防御の策であった万神ガルーダの時とは状況が異なる。今回は対攻撃なのだ。万神が大型船を沈めるために繰り出す大波、それを変換しきるために必要な変属性クリスタルの量となると想像を絶するな。それだけ莫大な量のクリスタルを積んでまともに航行可能な大型船など国家団にもないぞ。
かつてリムサロミンサで勢力を誇った海賊のキリヒゲは奪った大量の財宝を運ぶために2隻の配線をつなぎ合わせた双胴船を作ったといいます。残った軍艦をつないで双胴船を再現、大型の属性変換機構を積載すれば、あるいは
キリヒゲがそんなことを。さすがに詳しいな、エインザル対抗手。
ともかく戦艦で急増の双胴船を牽引、目標の目前で切り離し万神リヴァイアさんにぶつける。奴に取り付くことさえできれば勝機はあるはずです。無論発案者であるからには危険な牽引船の指揮は自分が取らせてもらいますよ。
お前たち、そうだな、その作戦しかあるまい。レイナーか、私だ。モラビー湾に残った軍艦をかき集めろ。そうだ、生きている艦を優先して回す。
Sounds like a very
修
dumb
理は後
plan.
に回して構わん。
Like attaching two
エイ
vessels
ン
to
ザ
each
ルスラ
other?
フィル
Like
シン対抗手。
what?
本作戦の指揮をお前に任せる。地球総動船の製造にかかれ。
はっ。
Like when the fuck has that ever worked?
リムサロミンサの未来は気
Like
候
the
に
only
か
way
か
that I
ってい
can
る。
see that working is if you have attached the two together
光の戦
and you
士。
can control them both via one side, like via one side. And you place the thing on the connection between the two. So like kind of use it as a raft and you use the two ships as like your floaters. But it sounds like insanely stupid plan. But what do I know? I'm not a water guy. I'm actually the opposite. Not really a big fan of the water. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I read these or do I not? Always difficult. I'll read the next dialogue. Okay. Okay, so of course it falls to me. As the player, I do respect their dedication to giving me quests. Oh, that's scary, that's like the same face, no? Holy. Where even is the guy? Like a lower something something? Yeah, lower Lanoskia. Oh, damn. Wait, what? Where the fuck even is that? Red Rooster Stead. Is there an easy way for me to get there? Let's... let's just go like that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter in the end. Yeah, in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. There, give me my chocobo. And let's get this party started. Was not gonna lie, a rough day today. Not like rough in like any sense of physical or mentally, but just rough in terms of convenience today. Somehow like kind of got no-diffed by, well, gravity. Got cooked by the heat as well. Kind of just a fat L today. I really hope my like CD player didn't actually break because of this. And isn't this the guy that lied last time about being part of the company of heroes? But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick these oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over the mill, and also before... Yeah, this is the fraud. Can we like not entertain this? Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Ratchtomb ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting. The tale of Thrachum's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabetus. Now, Leviabetus, huge, makes no mistakes. To give you an idea how big each of his scales is, about as wide across his members long. And that's no mean feat, let me tell ya. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? This guy's getting baited. Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. Not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let my mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhaps too modest. Now, there's some say you can never truly beat Leviabetus, but you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company though. It's you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing, I'm a chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and they don't happen much. Remember, what the fuck is this dialogue? I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabetus, but I have seen him with my own eyes. It was a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking my duties one day, loitering about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared, I sorted myself right then and there. Oh god, just remembering that day made me saw myself all over again. Bro, what the fuck? Wait, if you're here asking after Leviabetus, It means you're planning to fight him, ain't ya? Well, take care. It really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell ya. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet at the bottom of the sea. Wow. Why, you wordless lying horse, son. I can't believe you made me handle Chokbodang. Area, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn Art of Use against the Viden? I beg your pardon? Livia beat us? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morbid Dry Docks. Pray make your way here as soon as possible. Bro. Of course, that stupid ass guy is again the one spreading these rumors. Why is it always him, bro? Like, it's always him. I'm just gonna TP there. King of the Hull. Probably unlock some mission. Okay. I don't understand what they're saying, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm not reading their dialogue, I can't read it. I know that look, you are ready. After being constructed in some haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you, she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Anildic and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming that thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battlefield unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep it in mind. Okay. It is expected that the Sahagin and their trolls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Tancred and Ishtola would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. You'd welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Tancred and Ishtola, if you would join the 3rd Levy and Lady Yuguri the 5th. Putting your best fighters on the diversion is maybe a bit slow. Like, okay, at least like putting one of them can be huge because of, you know, having a big name as a diversion kinda isn't a diversion anymore. It's like, oh shit, this very strong guy is going here and attacking us. Fuck, we need someone good to counter this. We need to log in. But like sending 3 of them as a diversion and like forcing them to not be able to actually participate in the main battle, that's not a diversion, bro. You just put 3 of your best guys in timeout. Lock in. But what words have I for the woman who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Arity. May the crystal bless and keep you. Oh, they cried me harder, what the fuck? The Whirl Eater Heart is now accessible. Like I said, the campaign missions are all gonna be hard. Right? Yeah. Which means I now have to like fight them on hard difficulty. Which probably means it cannot be like that difficult. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's like set out of a place of ignorance. Because I really can't imagine it being that hard. Hillbreaker Isles, now accessible. I think. Oh, and I also have to do it for that quest. Oh, okay. The thing is, I have not been able to practice my rotation at all. So, or at least practice may be the wrong word. Not been allowed to quote unquote use it, which means that I'm currently very rusty. And holy damn, the FPS sucks ass here. What is it? What's draining it? Is that big ass ship? No, it's what? It's something here. I think it's the rain. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's something here. It may just be this whole city in general now that I think about it. Well, doesn't matter. So what do we have to do? We have to find a scenario, right? The Whirl Eater. Yeah. Sure. Let's find a group for it. How hard can it be? He said. Pop the food. Yeah, why not? Where's like the roulette thing? Cause isn't there like a roulette funny thingy? Probably isn't. Well, it's time. I can't imagine it actually being too difficult, but that may just be me being wrong, you know? Okay. You will certainly not see me calling this shit easy. Because 9 times out of 10 I don't even have a clue what's happening. Wait, what the fuck is BST, bro? Am I stupid? 'Cause that's the day, right? What's BST? BST. British summertime. It is 1 hour behind me. So at 6. Yeah, at 6 a.m. the game will shut down. Wait, no. From 4 GMT. What the fuck is GMT? Four GMT to my time. 6 a.m. Okay. Should be fine. It won't die before I'm done with this. Things like that. This is such a cool looking boss, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Well, it's good to know that the only other warrior in this thingy is just like me. That's proud. What is it? Okay. Well, I am on Leviathan. And like, my guess is that the other guy is on the tail, right? Yeah, seems like it. gonna keep it a buck. You think they're like the elemental cover is now open. What the fuck does that even mean? Is there like a mechanic here? Like I have a feeling that there's supposed to be a mechanic here. Okay, well, if there is a mechanic here. I'll get there. Okay. What the fuck? I didn't even see a mechanic, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I saw 0 cast bars, 0 circles, it's just like nothing. Like bro just did shit. Everyone already left. That's insane. Like, did I miss something? Does this guy have a mechanic? Like, he had a tail and he had his head. And then like, I saw sometimes there was like a very big blue ball. And I think that was the healer. And then I saw like some yellow balls. Can I keep it a buck? I have no clue. I have no clue where the mechanics were supposed to be. Well, we can, for the lulz, do a Ifrit on hard. Cause like, I don't know. Why not? Now that I'm here anyways. Like my rotation, I still find it, I still don't know what to do, to be honest. Like, let's say I want this guy, right? So I hit him with this and I hit him with this and I pop my rage. I hit him with the 1, with the 2, and then go into my, with the 2, I do my damage boosted number 3 to then go into a 4 extra rage and then in a 4, and then I keep repeating. It's kind of like the thing I'm getting at. I think the tomahawk increases your like threat. Like, I think it's important to use it, but I know I have to do Ifrit, right? But the thing is, kinda don't want to. Well, I don't want to like start a cutscene while I'm. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to start a cutscene while I'm doing this. Maybe I should. It will be fine.
万神リヴァイアさんの討伐、ご苦労だった。機構のおかげで大海嘯を未然に防ぐことができたぞ。万神タイタンに引き続き、またも助けられたな。リムサロミンサの代表として礼を言う。しかし、あのような戦術があったとはな。国家艦隊の編成を今一度見直すべきかもしれん。
万神と言ったか。エオルゼアの民がまさかあのように強大な魔物と戦っているとは思いもよらなかった。そして
それを討伐せし冒険者の力、実に見事だった。
Bokensho. Isn't that an adventurer? Why does it say man?
ドマの難民である自分に協力できることは少ないが、この地に我らの戦闘術を伝授したいと思う。少しばかり癖のある戦い方だが、エオルゼアに生きる冒険者にならきっと使いこなせるだろう。
それはありがたい申し出だ。この先の戦いできっと役に立つだろう。それに癖のある戦い方といったが、あれに近い戦闘術を持つ者たちを知っている。
やれやれ、提督殿は何でもお見通しのようだ。このリムサロミンサにはこれまで表に出てはいない地下組織がある。カイトの暗部で活躍している組織でね。そこに伝わる戦い方に君の技は似ているのさ。
Oh. Oh.
貴殿の戦いぶり、私も共通点を感じていたのだ。なるほど、面白い戦闘術になるかもしれないな。
それはだな、いろいろと理由があるんだよ。
実はね、サンクレットは昔この町でコソ泥をやっていたのよ。その時のつながりでここの地下組織とも縁があるってわけ。
待てヤジトラ。
その後、死であるルイゾワ様に拾われて無事に
Oh.
コソ泥から足を洗ってウルダハで剣術を身につけたのよね。
What will happen if my friends is in a cutscene? Oh. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? Well, as a tank, you don't have the responsibility to do a single mechanic. It's something that I have just made up. If you're wondering why that is the case, it's because you just need to tank, you know. Okay, I'm gonna let him do that. Yeah. And I'm gonna stand off to the side as to like provide mental support to him, if you feel me. Wait, he's doing something? Okay, it wasn't of importance, it seems like. I pop the defense, which doesn't do anything. Eruption? Okay. Oh yeah, you have to kill these things, don't you? Yeah. Killed them. What the fuck is happening on my screen? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, that's fine. Oh my lord. Okay. Radiant plume. Okay. Okay, well, let's just tank it. I'm gonna keep it a bug. At a certain point, you don't even know what's happening. Bro. Okay. Treasure coffer. If it's battle axe, okay, but like that's sick as fuck, no? Okay, but that's like sick as fuck. I'm gonna press need, I don't care. I don't care. I'll give it to the paladin. Please don't tell me it's the same cutscene.
万神リヴァイアさんの
Yeah,
討
it is. It
伐
is.
万神タイタンに
Put the fries in the bag, bro. Put the fries in the bag. What was Ifrit on hard? Did I take a lot of damage? Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. These fights are weird because the game really emphasizes during the campaign, like, you know, the circles. It's like, yeah, buddy. You need to like lock in on the circles here. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that completely. But then they hit you with the... I have no clue what that does. Anyway, let's make it 180%. Because I don't think there's anything more important than the cast bar of an enemy. If that's wrong, then, like, I don't know, sue me. You think that I got the weapon? What's the button? Yeah, I did! I did! Cast Glamour. What does this mean? Can I get this? Cast Glamour if it's Battle Axe? I can! We will not be doing that though. We will not be doing that. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it would be smart to do that. Because... Okay, no, it actually looks pretty ass. It's like pretty low ass res. Now that I think about it. Well, now that I think about it, now that I look at it, it seems pretty low res. So let's just... Is my set still up to date? Yes, it is. Okay. Where do we have to go? We have to go to the Inconspicuous Man. I can do that. What are you? Shall we dance? Is dancer a class? Yeah. Soul of the dancer. Seems like it is. And sage. Is sage a class? Bookwar. It's probably a healer class. Now that I think about it. Like sage. Sounds pretty healerish to me. So let's ignore it. Here. Take my leather. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Tancred too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I suspect he's got his hands full. Pathetic. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner. What a Merylwib says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I am Yugri of Doma. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. In Lim's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. It is in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yuguri of what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Lady Arity, I shall remain with the people for a time, with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When the time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Yeah, that's never happening. Does she know? That's never happening. Wow, an earring. Knocked. Gloam. Exact same stats, by the way. These are all the exact same. Knocked, Gloam, and Oral. Auroral, not Oral, sorry. Auroral. Auroral? I have no clue, bro. Put the price in the bag, bro. I gain 8,000 gil for a quest now. That's like pretty insane if I do say so myself. Did everyone say hello in that group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no. No, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also said goodnight. That means 2 people didn't, me included. So one other guy also wasn't having it. Oh, me and the other tank. The other tank also didn't type. That's like tank alright, you know, you don't have to type. Seeing a blue name in chat, it doesn't give you confidence, does it? If the tank is scared and feels like he has to talk, you're probably cooked. So...
少しいいかしら。あなたに聞いておいてほしいことがあるの。リムサロミサに行ってからずっと考えていたことがあるわ。万神リヴァイアさんが召喚される際、あの長老と思われるサハ銀族は超える力を行使した。そして超える力を受け入れたことで一時的にとはいえ確かに不死となった。
Why is this so quiet?
古い伝承には霊祭のたびに転生して生まれ変わり困難に立ち向かう魂があるというわ。私はこの伝承にある転生する魂こそが超える力の正体なんじゃないか、そんな風に考えています。
This is so quiet. Speak louder, Minfilia.
ますますその思いは強くなったわ。次々と肉体を入れ替える魂だけの存在、まるで任意に転生を繰り返しているようなものだもの。この伝承が真実とするならば超える力の真実にもたどり着けるかもしれない。超える力の能力は言葉、心、時間などの壁を
Like the background music is
相
just
手
as
を見る
loud.
ことができるというもの。これまであなたが体験したように立ちふさがる精神の壁を越えることができる能力ね。では伝承による転生とは何なのかしら。例えばそれが今回サハ銀族が見せたような肉体への転移を指していたとしたら、つまり超える力の最大の能力が肉体の壁を越え魂だけの存在になることなのだとしたら、 アシエン・エルディブスが言っていた通り不死の存在となるかもしれない。でもアシエンと同じ不滅なるものとなったはずのサハ銀族は万神リヴァイアさんが権限する際のエーテル消耗によって万神に吸収されてしまった。そう、不滅なるものは決して不死ではない。ここにアシエン消滅の手がかりがあるはずよ。超える力の能力とアシエン消滅の方法、私は引き続きウリエンジェさんとこの件を追ってみます。あら、ウリエンジェさん、ちょうどいいところに。どうかしたの？
大変です、ミンフィリア。連絡が途絶えたバルデシオン委員会をシャーレアン本国を経由して調査していたのですが。
何があったの？
委員会の本部があるバル島が海洋から完全に消滅しているとの報告がありました。
そんな消
I think
滅
the island
で
is
す。
gone.
シャーレアン本国の記録によると大規模な魔法波が観測されたようです。おそらく古代魔法アルテマ級の魔法攻撃を受け瞬時に消滅したのではないかと。
何が起きたというの？
Bro, that's quieter than the background music. Minfilia, please log the fuck in. Like, you really need to pump up those decibel numbers, because this isn't it.
では本日の定例会合は終わるとしよう。皆ご苦労だった。
I know, and the princess is gone. And this guy is just waiting there like, I don't know, some NPC. What's he doing?
旦那様に指示された準備は整いました。しかしこのようなこと、一体何をするおつもりなのです？
戦争だよ。
Was he secretly a bad guy all along? The one guy that helps us is a bad guy? Wouldn't that be insane? Well, I'll take Noct. No, I'll take Auroral. Because I can't pronounce it, so that's funny. Oh wait, now that I think about it, do I even want to use those? I mean, I guess so, because it... Wait. This is dexterity. That's a joke, right? Please tell me all the options of that quest were dexterity. This isn't just me being stupid, right? Wait. The grade divide. FF14. Let me just look at the quest right before it. Through the Maelstrom. Noct, Gloam, and Auroral. Oh yeah, that's exactly it. I picked the only dexterity one. That's... Does anyone do it like this? Does anyone do it like this? I don't think so. Fuck is Whirl of a Time. Extreme version of this guy. Bro, what the fuck are you on about? Just... Mind Intelligence? Bro. Well, this has spell speed, which was way better, as far as I know. Oh. No, it avails us not to speculate. Uringer will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak on a different manner. One closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations, which had previously attributed to good King Mogul Mog the 12th. That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have few to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twel's Wood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigations, and I would have you... Askelia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. Who the fuck is Askelia? Oh. What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Ul'dah this time are come to Raven and Stall seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhaps this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Skylia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Considering what will happen if you do this, word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Every I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. The fuck why? I'm basically like this guy's slave as far as I can tell. It's not like I have a choice. Oh, and you want me to speak with the refugees as well? Why the fuck would I have to do that? It's not my job. These are probably guys of the guy that helped us pretending to be refugees, that's my guess. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia and I lead the Science of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you. We are ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray calm yourself. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know naught of your situation. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what God took. They say there's work, but there's naught for an honest man. Naught as what wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms. Any road, the flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. Yeah, come on. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can't see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where, and then it came to me. Revenant Stall. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. Nah, bro. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted Doman's petition for aid, the decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity, and so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. But we've nowhere to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word... Tataru is all amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Elfinod has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. It can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist them. Antecedent, please, if you want to help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady? Oh, however, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphinaud, and quickly. If he's in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Pepolimo will see to it. Alphinaud is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Arity. Why the fuck do I have to go there? What am I gonna do? Like, if he's being treated, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'm not a healer. I'm like actually the opposite even. I get hit for the love of the game. Oh. It doesn't matter. Ugh. My back. It doesn't hurt, but it's like... Wait, what am I doing here? Ironworks gear. I can buy earrings, amulet, some other bullshit. Well, getting the... Getting that would be good, of course. Maybe it's smarter to get the earrings since I messed up the purchase. Hands, it's armor, it's a helm. It's a Dark Knight weapon, and I already have that. Yeah, I think it's just smarter to get the earrings. That way, at least, it is a guaranteed, so to speak, upgrade and not a side grade compared to the other ones I got, because I got this one as well, of course. Here, these ones, but like these aren't tank earrings, so this is probably better. And if it isn't, who cares?
心配ないさ。大した傷じゃない。まったくタタルは大げさだな。先ほどちょっとした暴動があってね。それに巻き込まれたのさ。このところウルダ派では不穏な空気が流れている。もともとウルダ派は交易都市だけあって、豪商が幅を利かせる貧富の差が激しい国だ。エオルゼア一豊かな都市と言われる裏で、金が飛び交う権力争いが絶えない。そう、金さえあれば政治すら動かせる国なのさ。そこにアラミゴからの戦災難民や第7零災以降は零災難民が押し寄せてきた。権力者、特に豪商たちサカツ州にしてみれば、金を持たない厄介者を
What a
抱え
weird
込ん
ass
だ状態
hairstyle
だ
on
った
the
ろ。
guy on the left. What's he doing?
そして王党派のラウバーン局長が率いる不滅隊は治安維持と戦力強化を謳い、難民救済策を打ち出した。昨今ウルダ派が難民に支払っている援助金は国の財政を圧迫するほどに上がり続けている。そういった経緯もあって、ウルダ派の民は難民に対し常に厳しい姿勢をとってきた。難民からしてみれば頼らざるを得ないものの、迫害を受け続けてきたに等しい状況だったのさ。そこに来て先のドマ難民の受け入れ拒否だ。共和派のロロリトを筆頭とする富裕層に
弱者救済の意思がないことが明確となる結果となった。難民たちのウルダ派に対する不信感は頂点に達し、各地で起きていた難民の抗議活動は暴動に発展している。今やウルダ派は火薬庫同然さ。それに各国のグランドカンパニーもきな臭い動きを見せている。どうにも一波乱起きそうな気配がするのだ。
It's like my pedal. I have foot pedals on my desk because if you're wondering why. The reason is actually very simple. It's because I have a wheel which I almost never use, but I like the pedals, so just like play with them. It's like one paddle is making a lot of noise suddenly. Which is, as you can imagine, pretty annoying. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it's because they're loose. Weird. Nothing I can do about it though, as far as I can tell. The Killer Instinct. What the fuck is this quest? Solve the Reaper. I see. Seems like they really bumped up the amount of voice-acted cutscenes, have they not? Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphanaut, back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to the chirurgeons. What the fuck? What's a chirurgeon instead of a surgeon? Chirurgeons? I have no clue how to pronounce that. Surgeons? I'm just gonna put them surgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation? Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistances remain throughout Talonland. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. You are damnably elusive. I can well imagine, given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the way of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knife or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between the Uldal citizenry and refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. And what of those who have not even a single guild to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powdered keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Till it's done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. Bro really said, shut the fuck up, bro. The general is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Arity. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information. We have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. I meanwhile shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well done. Shall we? We shall. Oh, it's at the same place. It's this guy. That's Commander Swift. You look as though you have something to say already, do you? Yeah, I don't. I'm glad I started in Lim Salamin, so I'm gonna keep it real. That play is just way more fun than this. Okay. Condolences. Okay. Suit isn't on my bar, buddy. Let's poke him. Wait, no. Here. Slap! Ah, he doesn't actually do anything. Okay. A better ring. Lord, strike me down. I have no clue which one is better in this case. It is funny though how much this game reuses the older areas for quote-unquote new content. Like, I mean, WoW does that as well, don't get me wrong. And like, you haven't been here, as far as I can tell, for any quest. So this was like unused space, so putting this guy here, sure, yeah, smart. But it's still just a little bit funny to me. Oh shit, what the hell? More? Good work. Okay, wow, I increased the size a lot, didn't I? That was the wrong button. Well, who cares? Hit him! I wasn't blocked on. Oh, you don't have damage dealt is increased. Oh, that's a paladin ability, yeah. Like, that's one thing I always wonder. If I'm at, let's say, 20 rage and 50 thingies, is it ever worth it popping my main ability? No, right? Because I wouldn't be able to hit it with the double inner beast storm spat at this level. Since I don't have. I would only be able to do one or the other then. Well, at 30 I can do a Storm's Path and it would work. But at 20 it wouldn't work. Oh, my back is killing me, not gonna lie. Here, give me... Just put the ring in the bag, bro. Speak with a merchant. All the way down. We can do that. We can do that. Dumbass bird, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oda. Really not a big fan of the city. Said it before and I'll say it again. Not the biggest fan. Have you seen my parents? No. I said something there. Longer than no. They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with a man from Ul'dah. The man said they were gonna change everything. Make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. Didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? I'm looking for a merchant, is what my quest told me. You mean the man we left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Wait, look, over there. I think that's him. Lol, okay. Well now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Something everyone says out loud. Every scammer says that out loud, of course. And I'm the gullible fool, I guess. Nope, he recognized me as the warrior of light, probably. Getting away, go get him, miss. Yeah, sure. What chance does he have? What the fuck? Oh. These hornets are linked to my Gladius quest. Oh, that's funny. Wait. Wait, have I equipped the better gear? I have not. Go to Gladiator. Does he have the better ring? He does not. Do you have to be level 50 to equip that better ring? He does not. Perfect, you can equip that. Nothing else you can equip. Let's reassign the gear. It's already so much better. Oh, my chocobo isn't on the button anymore. So, Storm Marmot. Let's fuck them up. I know there's no need to do this, but... What's this? Increase damage by 20%. Okay. Another huge hornet. There. Think I got all of them. Push back to the warrior. Oh, here. Snapping shrew. It really is insane how much faster you level with these rings on, isn't it? Top level 4. Wow. Nice. Use this. Not that I'm gonna be able to use it, but still. Been able to change jobs at this time. What the fuck are you on about, bro? Log in. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Sedition, treason, revolution? That's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Oda? Ha! You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. Chill, bruh. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of the argument, let's say I did do something you claim. Surely you don't think I give a querent's ears about politics? It was business, only business. We both know I'm not the one you want, however. If you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. And he's gonna get shot by the guy with the arrow. And I'm gonna do nothing about it. I see him shoot the arrow, I don't do anything about it. It's a tank, I failed my job. What's all this commotion? 7 hells. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. Okay. Well, the chance that I can find them are pretty big, if we're being completely honest. He's a man on foot, what's he gonna do? Give me my tenacity choker. Oh, and these are the caster ones. Yeah. I get it, I get it. Also, you think I have completed this one? Yeah, I have. I can turn that one in if I want to. I'll do it. I'll do it. Make sure that we reassign the correct gear. Back to the gladiator. The gladiator's hall. And finish our class quest. The next gladiator quest will be available at level 5. Why you say that? Oh, I got level 5 because of this. My bad, bruh. tell the marauders outside of the quicksand to face me. Ah, yeah, I can do that. I know I'm like kinda doing nothing at the moment. Like doing something completely useless. But I like it. Ill-mannered marauder. Oh, is this like I'm the better tank class? Type shit? Because if I remember correctly, marauder is the starting class of Limbs of Laminsa. Seems like I'm correct as well, because they're all people from that place. The fact that it says that it always mentions to myself, even though I'm obviously clicking these guys, is pretty annoying, no? Why is that? Me. Ah, is it like come face me? Here's this me. Okay. Yeah, I just did that, no? Oh, there's one inside. Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two going to put in a show for us? Who the fuck are you, bruh? Oh, paladin. What's this? Another goddamned fool? Show some respect when you talk to Farmal the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such, eh? I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... This guy looks like a bum. The sword, it couldn't be. Frenzy with only the sword of Nald with bloody hells. It's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lominsian was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I'd spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then, but that's hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of his yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed the city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. What the fuck? No weirdo. With a shield like the size of my fist. Useless, Is this a thaumaturge? Level 74. White mage. And it's a... The fuck, a level 74 leaf. I don't know when like the leaf thingy leaves. Is it like 500 hours played or something like that? Actually, no. Gladiator's Guild. Level 100 leaf. Ow. Huh? Oh, you can just buy. I forgot that buying the... Well, I'm not gonna do that right now. So let's just switch back to the warrior and do the main quest. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Oh.
リフト対等さから連絡は受けている。暴動の鎮圧、ご苦労だったな。
ウルダ派の難民の動きは把握していたつもりだが、ここ最近になってさらに活発化しているように思える。ラウバーン局長、何か掴んでいるのではないか？
貴様らだから話すのだ。他言無用で頼むぞ。先のドマ難民の受け入れ拒否が決定したことに対し、かねてから不信感を抱いていた難民のうち零細難民の一部が反発。アラミゴ系難民の急進派と一党を組み、王家の抗議活動が行われた。抗議活動は一時 G 行進まで発展したものの、それでも時間の経過とともに収まりを見せ始めていたのだ。ところがある事件をきっかけに暴動へと急転する。
難民の対応に当たっていた同人団の衛兵が抗議に集まっていた非武装の難民に矢を射たのじゃ。これに激高した難民たちは暴徒と化した。この事件が暴動の発端となったのじゃ。
初動調査ではあくまで事故だった。しかし事の発端となった衛兵が不審な動きを見せたため、我ら不滅隊が奴を捕獲して尋問したところ、サカツ州のテレジアデレジの息がかかった商人から金をつかまされていたことが判明したのだ。
テレジアデレジだと？彼はドマ難民の問題の際には受け入れに賛成する素振りを見せていたはず。なぜそのようなことを？
フロンティア計画という名に聞き覚えはあるか？現在いずれの都市にも領有されておらず、北ザナラーンに隣接する地カルテノー平原、あの地を開拓し植
No
民
clue
都市
where
を
the
築くとい
Cardinal
う計
flats
画
are,
だ。
by the way.
しかしあの地は現在…
そうだ。アウトロー戦区として戦場になっている。
Are they gonna show me where that is?
カルテノー平原、忘れもしない第7零祭の中心地だ。同地は零祭後に大規模な調査が行われていたのだが、そこにはもとより地中に眠っていたと思われる古代アラグ文明の遺跡があらわになっていたのだ。そして現在のカルテノー平原は遺跡の保有権をめぐり3都市が対峙している場所となっている。エオルゼア都市軍事同盟はこの争いを亀裂とせぬために、かの地で起こった対立の一切を外に持ち出さないという協定を結んだ。これがアウトロー戦区と呼ばれるゆえんだ。戦場となっているカルテノー平原への植民、この無謀なフロンティア計画の出資者こそ九段のテレジアデレジ。奴は同地の状況を知る立場でありながらこの計画を発表した。おそらく計画で集めた多くの難民を引き連れ、彼らを人の盾として各国の軍勢の間に入り込むつもりだ。遺跡を独占するために。
テレジアデレジメ、フロンティア計画はいわばウルダ派が領土拡大を宣言したことと同じぞ。
我々応答派との調整どころか共和派サカツ州の中でも統率は取れていないでしょう。完全に奴の単独での行いです。
先の暴動騒ぎも難民たちにウルダ派での暮らしを諦めさせるための仕掛け。
Okay.
ドマの民に理解の立場を示していたのも難民からの支持を得るための見せかけだったに違いない。
しかしなぜテレジア・デレジはそこまでカルテノーの遺跡にこだわる。下手をすれば王家への反逆の罪ともなり得るぞ。
オメガ。
オメガ。
遺跡の調査中に発見された異形の怪物。我々はこれをオメガと呼称している。あまりに巨大なため現在も地中に埋もれたままだがな。遺跡に記された古代アラグ文字を解読したところ、オメガはバハムートを捕らえし者と示されていた。先のカルテノーの戦いの折、ガレマール帝国の将軍ネール・バンダーナスは衛星ダラガブの落下地点をカルテノーの地とした。我々は奴が対バハムート兵器とも呼ぶべきオメガを完全破壊するためだったのではないかと睨んでいる。
対バハムート兵器。まさか対万神兵器というのか。あのアルテマウェポンのような。
我々も完全に信じていたわけではなかった。しかしガイウスのアルテマウェポンを見たとき思い直したのだ。オメガは本物だと。
幸いなことに現在オメガはまさに化石のごとく沈黙しておる。だが先のアルテマウェポンの剣もあろう。古の万神バハムートを撃つという力、そのような強大な力を秘めた古代兵器をもしも手に入れることができたなら。
テレジア・デレジの狙いはオメガの確保、そしてそれを武器にウルダ派、いやエオルゼア全土における発言権を確保するつもりだろう。
くだらぬ話じゃ。ロロリトと対峙してサカツ州をまとめることもできぬような男にエオルゼアを牛耳れるものか。
だからこそ危険なのです。自分の限界を知るからこそ外に力を求める。決して油断はできませんぞ。
ネズミじゃ放っておけ。どうせ今のウルダ派に機密はなきに等しい。
いずれにせよ難民問題には注意しておくべきだろう。これはウルダ派だけの問題ではないのだから。
Okay. Yeah. Sure. How long do you think they intend to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scions best suited to this task. Private Wayman, do take a moment to visit the Adder's Nest and make inquiries about the earliest available opportunity. Begone, whelp, there is no place for children. It's a kid whose parents are gone. I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? Yeah, she's the one that gave me the merchant who died and who was involved in the scheme. So he visited the stone's throw as well. I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? You were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Really? You'll help me look, mister? Of course, but first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhaps you could wait for me by the pillar over there? You require but a moment. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhaps a Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an Aether-starved primal, and dealing with an Escasian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strained places or limited resources and herself. Mayhaps the time has come for a change. Erudite, it is Minfilia. I know that it is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant Stall with all due haste. The situation in the Twelve Woods has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. The Twelvewood and the primal threat you spoke of before has been confirmed. I have received no reports of Ixali activity, which leaves the Sylphs. Go, Erudite. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she didn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Yeah, sure, buddy. So everyone who has ever been hurt, ever. Okay, speak with Minfilia at the Rising Stones. I am so fucking ready to do that, you don't want to know. Give me Mordona and give me Revenant Stall. Such a weird animation. Not that the Hearthstone is much better, but weird. Having to zone in to Minfilia's place is really fucking annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Are these not the exact same things? Or are these even an upgrade? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Not a big one, but an upgrade is an upgrade, it's the same. Okay, the whole gang is here. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. Kinda forced to, am I not? Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business then. I have received some most disturbing news from the orders. From the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Rambo. I'm sorry, may have? Then it's not certain? Base question. The Elder Seedseer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. Forgive me, antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the element's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramah is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the sylphs on their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for summoning ritual were indeed underway, it would surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, just not this soon. I beg your pardon? You foresaw this eventually and did not to prevent it? I told Papalymo I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see. You know how the sylphs feel about people poking around in the territory. They already summoned Ramah once right after the calamity, but it was here. That was because the Garleans came trampling through their forest. And so long as Castrum Orion stands, the sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and Or are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud, that, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Ul'dah drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. It is like the sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds once again. It is the affairs of men which have paved the way for Primal's coming. Indeed, one cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without the civilizing influence of mankind. But that is as it may, this regrettable development does not afford us a unique opportunity. Eredy, through your dealings with the sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? If Ramah can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. And fond hope, were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since time immemorial. But maybe this time we can. Let's continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramah's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Eredy. Pray report to Commander Halu of the Adder's Nest as soon as you are possible. Tell yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less amicable. And in such an event, your fellow Scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. I mean, Minfilia is really like stretching us thin, isn't she? Okay. BRB. And we are back. Sorry for that. Okay. What the fuck? I moved my cam. There. Can I like... Is it... Position seems to be correct. Oh man. Think like I didn't hurt my back, but it's stiff. Fuck. And this sitting really isn't helping me. For being honest. Let's go here. So, where do I have to go for this quest? Okay, with the guy in the adder's nest. A bad bladder. I don't really care enough. I had an optional quest here, it seems. Okay. I had to talk with him twice. Make sure he really understood my quest. Would be cool if the loading screens could be replaced with the loading screens of the actual game itself. But I don't think that's happening. Wow, everyone is here. They specifically requested my help, but everyone comes.
お話というのはシルフ族の件なのです。少し前の出来事でした。私は森の大精霊の声を聞いたのです。それは万神ラムーの権限を告げていました。そしてつい宣告のこと、狩宿よりシルフ族の使いがやってきました。この者によれば狩宿のシルフたちもまたラムーちゃま、ラムーの権限を感じたとのこと。詳細は不明ですが、おそらくシルフ領の奥地にてすでに万神ラムーは神下ろしされているでしょう。ですが万神ラムーは守護と朝廷を司る賢き神。こちらが彼の意志に背くことをしなければ、シルフ族と同様に対話が成立するはずなのです。超える力を持つあなたならば、きっと心を通わせることができるでしょう。どうかラムーとの対話をお願いできないでしょうか。人にとってもシルフ族にとっても、おそらくはラムーにとっても、これ以上この森を乱したくない思いは同じはず。そして何より私たちグリダニアの民はシルフ族と森との調和、共存を望んでいるのです。感謝いたします。シルフの狩宿に僧者島の者を派遣しています。詳しい話はその者からお聞きください。森に嫌な風が流れてきています。この風は国営の森だけではない。
Bro, it's the longest spear I've ever seen in my life.
どうかお気をつけて。
If they are even dragoons at this point. Maybe they're like the class before it, I don't actually know. Like, I just know that this looks pretty fucking sick, does it not? Like, big ass spear. Made out of like teeth that are jammed into each other. Looks way better than whatever the fuck I have going on. I'll tell you that. Stupid ass X. These things are funny. I like them. Yo! Just give me that, bruh. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it will be much longer. Am I really such a slow reader? Like, I know I stumble a lot, but still. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched ones summoned Lord Rama. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please come with this one. Well, you kinda left without me, didn't ya? Being able to fly in this place is kind of a cheat code. It used to be like a really annoying area to go through, but if you can do it like this, it's actually really fun. Look how easy it is. And I've already been in the Sylphlands, of course, to do this stupid quest here. I had to kill these guys. These milk root clusters. You see, you will never forget your enemy. It's like one thing I can teach you. The whole gang is here. Alright, gang. Let's do something here. Wow, I even have to go to the milk root clusters. Perfect. That's how you do it. Oh, here's Robba. Is he an owl? What's the chance he's an owl? Okay, no, he's not an owl at all. Okay.
Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, それにリヴァイアソン。奴らを払いのけし光のものというのはお主のことじゃな。
He's saying way more than this little text says. Please look in.
わしの名はラムー、国営の森の種、シルフ族の守護者。光のものよ。ここはシルフ族の聖地。何用で人が足を踏み入れたのじゃ。 グリダニアの民は調和を望んでおるというのか。人とは核も身勝手なものか、まっこと愚かじゃ。
Okay. Well, these guys are obviously
お主に
corrupted.
この者たちの願いがわかるか。ただこの森で静かに暮らしたいだけなのじゃ。しかし人はその小さな願いすら阻
Like they're
害
all
する。
red. Gemmed.
シルフ族がわしを招いたのはその願いを叶えるため。そこまで追い込んだのは貴様ら人の仕業なのじゃぞ。シルフ族にとって人は人。たとえグリダニアの民が自然との調和を重んじようと、一方で帝国の民は森を侵し続ける。結果的に人は森に汚れと争いを持ち込むだけじゃ。全ては人が闇を抱える存在だからに他ならん。そもそも人はいつから闇を抱えるようになった。資源の時、そこには光も闇もなかった。まさか人が人たるために生まれたというのか。ならば人がいる限りこの世から汚れと争いがなくならぬ道理をな。なぜなら人が生きるために必要なことだからじゃ。光の者よ、それでも貴様は人として調和の道を歩むというのか。おお、それは聖域を去った子らに渡したクリスタル。なるほど。お主はわしの知った人とは随分異なる存在のようだ。これは光の人だからではない。何か得意な。そうか。もしやあやつになら。よかろう。ならばわしに示せ、貴様の力を。人がシルフ族や森との調和を望むというのなら、この森から帝国を排除するほどの力を、世から闇を取り払うほどの力をわしに示してみせよ。それができるというのなら、この雷神ラムーが地表のすべての人に裁きの
Okay, this guy is kind of dick riding himself. Brother, trust me, you would get clapped by me. And like the party of 7 other adventurers, but still, you would get clapped. Okay, wait, you actually have to fight. It's a fight to test my strength, probably. I was paying attention, I swear.
珍しいわね。あなたがこんなところまで出てくるなんて。
万神ラムー。私もこの目で見るのは初めてです。これは眼福の光景、決意の記憶としましょう。
That's such a like cringe fucking saying. In my mind's eye. Like, what the fuck are you, bro?
どうしても調べたいことがあるのです。この機械仕掛けの眼を通し、雷神狩りを拝見させていただきましょう。
The striking tree on hard is now accessible. Yeah, I'll do it. Yo, can you like not? What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. This is too big. Oh, 140 seems to be more my speed. Let's find a group for this. That's so insanely fast, I don't get it. Okay, interesting music. Okay. Not my personal choice, if I do have to say it myself. I wouldn't play this music when if I was fighting an enemy squad. His beard and mustache are like actually insane, bro. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Am I stupid? Alright. No, right? Does he know? Like, there's a spark there. I don't know if I'm supposed to pick it up or not. Or maybe I'm supposed to dodge it? The thing is, there's a lot of tank busters here, it seems. Messed up. What am I doing? Am I stupid? What the fuck's happening? Okay. What the fuck? Okay. In what universe am I supposed to dodge that, my guy? Okay. Do this. Perfect. There's a gray arbiter. To wait for this to be over. I am linked to a guy with what seems to be some lightning dog shit. As far as I can tell, that means I have to run to him or some shit? No? No? Okay, game. Is this something that has to be dispelled? It said something, did it not? It said something. I'm pretty sure I had to like run to the guy. Or I had to run far away from the guy? I don't know, there were like no indications, it was just a lightning bolt. Maybe I should have read or would have guessed that you can do that. People saying GG as if that wasn't like insanely bad. I'm gonna look that up. The striking tree. The striking tree on hard. Rolling Thunder. There's two players together inflicting causality. Every action used inflicts damage to the other player, with casts causing them to take continuous damage. One of the tether players must touch 3 lightning orbs to get the surge protection buff and cancel the tether, allowing both players to continue. Why should I have avoided minting to prevent being hit? Okay, wait, what? Make sure to switch DPS to the Arbiter so that Ramah isn't pushed to cast Judgment Bolt. Oh, yeah. If these 3 lightning orbs, a players can dispel Rolling Thunder. Use Thunderstorms to 3 players affected by Chaotic Strike. Fuck is Thunderstorm? That AoE ability probably. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is a very bad mechanic. The Rolling Thunder, very bad. There's no way you're supposed to know that, right? Like, I'm not like some idiot that failed to read something. Like, there is no adventure guide in this game as far as I can tell. So what method was there for me to figure out what the actual fuck I was supposed to do with that causality? Was I supposed to hover over the buff and see what it does? I mean, maybe. I don't know if it would have told me, oh, you need to do this, brother. If it did, then I guess my bad. But I just think that, I don't know, man. Like, it's good that this boss is like quote-unquote easy. Otherwise, this would have been a complete different story.
ならば、その力をこの森のため、エオルゼアのために履行してみせよ。世との調和を求めるのなら、己で勝ち取ってみせよ。得意な存在であるお主ならば、それも叶おう。光によって闇を払い、人を正しき方向へ導くことが。
さすがは光の戦士。万神ラムーの討伐、見事です。
This is an insane boss now that I think about it. What the fuck, bro?
私もあなたの戦いを拝見してたどり着きましたよ。アシエンを完全消滅させる手がかりに。まずは戻りましょう。後ほど石の家にて報告いたします。
What the fuck, bro? I'm looking like this up, yeah? Like with surge protection and all that dog shit? What the fuck? This is insane. Like, maybe I'm just slow in the head, but this seems like an insane... Like, the game not having, whatchamacallit, like, the game not having an adventurer's guide is currently actually, like, tripping me. Like, if it does have one, please tell me, because I would want to know. Like, I find it weird that MMO does not have it. Like, I finally decided to read the wiki page. What the fuck is this? There's no built-in way to figure out the mechanics? That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Why do MMO wants its players to leave the game to figure something out? That's a bad feature, I'm sorry. That's really bad. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not reading the wiki to figure out what a boss is doing. I'm not doing that. Like, I've moved past that point in my life. Like, I remember doing that for a while and like playing mini games online. What the fuck's happening? I'm playing mini games to like figure out the mechanics before I went in, and etc, etc. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That absolutely kills my motivation to play the game. If I play a raid or something like that, a scenario, I wanna figure out what's happening inside of the game by the game telling me how these mechanics work. I don't like give me an adventurer's guide that I can read in game with info that the game expects you to acknowledge or something, or make the buffs readable. Like, let me hover over the boss like mechanic and let me tell you what it does, or like give me a tree, like events that happened, and let me hover over them so I figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Because like with this boss, with the tether, what was my first instinct? Okay, I have to break it. Well, because I've seen the break thingy in the newbie trials. It's not a break thingy. Okay, then we have to go together. Because there was also, like, that's not a thing in the newbie trials, but I guess that's the complete opposite of that. So there's a big chance. No, that was also not it. You would have to pick up 3 orbs and that will break the tether. Bro, huh? What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's what I had to do? What the fuck is this hello with 2 stupid ass arrows? I love that the tank is always not part of the group saying anything. I know there's only one other person that can do that, because that's me, but the other guy just also doesn't do it.
結果的にバンシンラムーと刃を交えることになったとか。
A community that expects its members to read the wiki to play the game is a bad community. I'll spit that. Especially for main quest content. This isn't even part of like a challenge you personally accept. Like a harder difficulty, let's say. This is just the game. The game expects you to play this and do this.
カルテノー平原のアウトロー戦区、そしてウルダハを発端にエオルゼア全土に広がりを見せている難民問題。先の帝国との戦い以降、エオルゼアは統一どころか以前にも増して人の闇が表面化し、争い事が増えているように感じます。第7零祭の復興が一段落し、人々は共通した目標を失いつつあるのです。だからこそ人々の意志を一つにし、神聖したエオルゼアを生きていく必要がある。グランドカンパニーエオルゼア、人と人とは 分かり合うことはできないのでしょうか。
Her fingers are chopped off.
今回の
I
件
know.
グリダニアを代表して礼をします。暁の皆様にもよろしくお伝えください。あなたや暁の方々には迷惑をかけてばかりですね。この国を預かる者としてもっとしっかりしなくては。
Is the archer gonna show up?
満身ラムーが収まったというのに森に流れる嫌な風が消えないなんて。森の精霊たちよ、この地に何が起ころうとしているのです。
Falafel. Is it because he's a Lalafel? And that's why he calls himself Falalel? Sure. Yo, I'm back. What will you even give me? A quest I can't even do because I need to do something else before it. Oh. I should have talked with that guy. Well, I'll come there anyways. Let's keep it back. I'll be there soon. I'm not stupid, right? Like, I can see the quest on the map. Yeah, I have one in basically every region now that I think about it. One here. That's like a dungeon I have to do. Same with that one. It's weird that like this quest doesn't show up, right? Like, I don't know why it doesn't show up. Show up, not up. Maybe I have it hidden, you never know, you never know.
Minna 揃ったわね。ウリエンジェさん、お願いします。
砂の家に現れた白き衣のアシエン・エリディブス。彼の発言からアシエンは不滅の存在、つまり不死であることが分かりました。
あれから私とウリエンジェさんはアシエンを完全に消滅させる方法を探していたの。
そしてついに影を狩る手がかりをつかんだ
Are
の
they
です。
like actually bad guys though?
先の晩神リヴァイアさんとの戦いでサハ銀族の長老が見せた不滅なる者への昇華。その際のエーテルの流れを測定していたヤシュトラ城の測定結果を確認いたしました。
あの時肌に感じるくらいエーテルが震えていたわ。だからとっさに測定器をつけて調べていたのよ。
そして今回私は晩神ラムーとの戦いを拝見いたしました。晩神が散る際のエーテルの流れについて再確認していたのです。
いい機会だわ。エーテルの流れをおさらいしましょう。
Bruh, I'm getting a recap? I know.
私たちが生きている物質界で生命が死ぬと、通常その魂であるエーテルは砕け散り、エーテル界へと帰ります。
Trust me, that's an expansion where you go into that shit.
そしてエーテル界にたゆたうエーテルが物質界に降り、 新たな生命が誕生するの。
命は散りて星の海へと帰る。これぞ神々が定めた命の断り。
Yeah, and they're just circumventing the place and they're
エー
sending
テルに満
themselves
ちた
back
正
instantly.
解はこの世と重なり合い寄り添う世界。エーテルは巡り、命もまた巡る。
だけど万神は例外。地に満ちたエーテルであるクリスタルを食らう万神は、その肉体までもがエーテルで構成されている。だから倒すことで肉体は砕け、そのエーテルは大地へと還元されていく。それでも魂だけはエーテル界に帰ると考えられているわ。
信者の願いが神の魂を正界より招き、クリスタルが神の肉体を作る。
だけど不滅なるものはどちらの霊にも当てはまらない。
確かにサハギン族の長老が提督に撃たれた時、一塊のエーテル界が漂い別のサハギン族に乗り移るのを確認したわ。
肉の体持ちて死して知らぬ魂を持つ者。
なるほど、それが不滅なるもの。サハギン族の長老のやったことか。では器がそばにない場合、魂はどうなるんだ。
エーテル界に帰るということは死を意味するわ。だから不死である彼らの魂はエーテル界に帰っていないと考えられます。
彼らは逃避する。暗き輝きの道を開きて正解の渚へ。
そう、つまりは物質界とエーテル界の狭間のような場所に退避しているのではないかということね。
Or this is
ア
the
シエンたちは
expansion, trust me.
闇のクリスタルを触媒にサンクレットに憑依していたわ。つまりこれが狭間へ至る門なのかもしれない。
嫌な思い出だぜ。
サンクレット。
これが探求の旅路の果てにたどり着きし答え。
サハギン族は不滅なるものになったものの闇のクリスタルを持っていなかった。だからリヴァイアさんに食われたってわけね。そうか。だったらアシエンを倒した時に魂のエーテルを逃さずリヴァイアさんのように吸い込んで捕獲してしまえば。
ご名答、恐れ入ります。
So you want to stop their souls from reaching the other
肉体失い
quote
し
unquote
魂を
realm, which
エーテル
gives
の
them
檻
the
に捕
ability
ら
to
え
revive
エーテ
via
ルの
its
刃で
crystals.
砕く。さすればアシエンの魂も正解に帰りましょう。
アシエンの魂を逃すことなく捉え、さらにそのエーテルを粉々に打ち砕く魔気なんて簡単には想像できないわ。でもきっと方法はあるはず。手がかりは掴んだもの。あとは実現に向けて進むだけよ。
Yeah, they've been saying that in some departments for like 100 years now, bro. Mathematic fuckers, when like the problem has been in front of them all along.
で
It's
は
been 500 years.
私は早速
Like what?
これらの現象を人工的に起こすことができないか、シャーレアン本国の賢人と共に検討に入りましょう。
ええ、よろしくお願いします。
それとミーフィリア、バルデシオン委員会の件ですが、現在シャーレアン本国の調査団が現地に向かっています。じきに連絡が来るでしょう。不安な気持ちはわかりますが、今は待つべき時。祈りとともにお待ちを。
ありがとう、ウリエンジャさん。
Why are they like changing the names in the subtitles? Like he clearly said Minfilia and it said Antecedent. And he's clearly said Uringer and it said Archon. Can we log the fuck in, please? Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, Heidelin's servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is a task to which we bend our every effort. So there's summoning enemies to make me stronger, to make me into like something they need. La Habrea says, divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men or led men. we need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Like, maybe my English is just absolutely horrendous, but there's no way that these sentences are like correct English. I cannot believe that. Materias. Determination sounds pretty fucking awful. Now the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Arity. It is a letter of thanks signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. Okay, so it mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mogul, the 12th, Leviathan, and now Ramu. Ramu? I don't know, bro. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. Yeah, I have also defeated them all. Like, you haven't done shit. Even though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel they were meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Arity, and Eorzea is that much the safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Askians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Okay, so they are actually bad guys. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strive on his own. Foment strive on his own, not foment. And that is to say, nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again, again, and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. And there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small manner to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in doing so. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace, who wish not of conflict, of the Alemichans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there's all the many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant Stall, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Askians, and combat it we shall. We shall! Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time. Who the fuck said that? Oh, Alphinaud. No one cares about you, Brad. Alphinaud, I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention? There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. Ah, I have a message for you from Ellie. You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wishes me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphinaud, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you leave nothing out. Bro, we don't do reports here, forgot about. Erdi, you've been away from Revenant Stall for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for a moment and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wished to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Bro, what? That's like asking the king to like come over to have a dinner party. I mean, yeah, sure. You think that would work? Like, my country still has a king, but it's only a king in name, for being completely honest. Kinda like irrelevant. Maybe I can like invite him to a dinner party. Maybe he'll accept. I don't even know if you can send a letter to the king. I would hope you can. Like, me as a citizen has to be able to contact its king. Do I not? Look, it's Miss Erdi. She's back from her adventures. True. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could trade us today, Miss Erdi? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet. What the fuck? Did you know that Miss Erdi is back? Yeah. So it would seem. Welcome home, Erdi. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as a hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. Ugh, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We are adventurers. And we were just asking Miss Erdi if she could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? No. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have a counter proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Erdi? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. Ori, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you are merely seeking to test yourself against a legend, Ice Cooked. Well, mayhaps I am, But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you, Verity? Would you consent to spar with me? Nod. No, a smile and a nod. Holy. Hurrah! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing. The fuck you on about? What tournament? I was gonna have a spar with one guy. What even is he? He's a paladin? Do try not to disappoint him, Yeah, he knows he's gonna get clapped. Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. I think that's ounce and they misspelled it. The fields to the east of town should provide suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. You're fucking cooked. And I'm in a cooked competition and my opponent is this guy. He's fucked. He's fucked. Fashion face wear miniguns. Is there anything? What's this? I can change the background? You can... Okay. Okay, that's... Okay. Wait, can I turn myself upside down? Oh, why is this like thingy? No, hold. Am I not allowed to do it? I can move myself up. Okay, wait, yeah, I can like make myself a god staring down. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, bro, what am I doing? Frame. You know what? Like, this may actually work. A comic panel, and you have me, like, being the top panel. And then you have... Oh, no. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Ah! I see. Oh wait, that's cool as shit. Wait, fuck, no. Oh, this is actually insanely hard to do correctly. No, I have to go there, so I have to go up. Yeah, okay. It said that you can't move these, right? Would be fun. I don't know, like... I don't know, I'm just doing some random shit. There are different backgrounds as well that you can collect, it seems like. Oh, wait. That would be so good. Nah. That would actually be peak. Oh, wait, comic? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Blue sky, frame, none. This is absolutely perfect. Yeah, let's just leave it at this. Green? What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? There's no way, bro. Oh wait, that may wait, did I just cook? Kneel. I'm just off. Laugh. Joy. Happy. Rally. Pay respects. Pray. Nope. Okay. Clap. I don't know why I'm doing this, bro. Air quotes. Photograph. Me. Look out. No, you shouldn't like point. Okay, no, I think the Imperial Salute is like actually like I cooked with that one. Yeah, I think this is fucking amazing. Wait. Pause motion. Oh, I can freeze frame it. Wait. That's crazy. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Oh man, I'm this game, bro. And this is my stupid ass plate. I know. Wait, bro, please, for the love of God, reflect current gear, please. I kind of like the close-up, little bit to the side angle. I think it has some charm, no? Oh. What am I doing, bro? This is I'm actually inting. This is insane. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't look at the camera while you're doing this. No, that's stupid. Wait, I can be the Tinker. I can be the Tinker. They call me the Tinker. This is actually the worst shit I've seen in my life. Oh man. Yeah, this is amazing. Edit search comment, I don't know what that means. Yeah. Favorite title? The heart of the party. What the fuck? I have that? I have a title? Yeah, that's a fun title. Warrior. When can I play? Well, I can play. From 5 p.m. That's a lie. I'm just fully lying now, aren't I? Wait, I eat, I wait an hour, I can play from like 9. From 9 until like 1. Yeah, this is like the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life, but that's... Well, that's not true. Weekends I can play from like 1 p.m. as well. Until like 5 p.m. There. Wait, sorry. I need to like take a screenshot of this and send it to a friend. Okay, give me that. And then what's the other one? This is insane. I completely forgot what my objective was. Oh yeah, the fighting tournament. Sorry. I kinda got no-diffed suddenly by the portrait. That should be in WoW. That would be really fun in WoW. I mean, that should be in every MMO. It's like a fun thing. Here. You're gonna get clapped. Oh, they level sync me? Oh, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it? I don't think it's an item sync, though. Hori, are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is Eri of his. What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, it was this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Eri to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. You're a warrior? What the fuck you mean? I had to like yap with a beast tribe guy. Your point is well made, but remember this. Is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contents too and too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello, you haven't begun yet, have you? I know. What is this? You cannot just... Ida, what? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned Erdi's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems to be a sickle shade in comparison. You'd best claim victory, bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake. Bro, he's cooked. Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. No, he can't. He's cooked. He's a paladin, bro. He's a paladin. He's cooked. He's cooked. Win this sparring match. Okay, well, here. So normally I do that and this, right? And then this. The tails barely do it. Bro, he got absolutely one-tapped. Bro, what the fuck are you gonna do? As always, focus the mage first and then kill the other one. Wait, why is it despawning? It looks, he died. I know. Who the fuck is that dude? Whoa, whoa! Wait, he actually locked in. Wait, W Mentor? Should have probably done that, didn't I? There. Get fucked! Bro tried to mess with me. Do you know who I am? You have bested me. I yield. That was incredible. She beat both of them at the same time. We knew you couldn't lose, Arity. None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea. Now I see why they sent you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. You're not. You're not, I can tell you that now, bro. I can tell you that right now. Impressive as always, Arity. It is ever a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. True. Do you recall when we first met? Was at the memorial service for the Battle of Carteneau? Nope. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp this reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought the Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable. Who the fuck are you, bro? And where's your twin sister? Like, is she dead? It was you who convinced me that the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people. It was the people, these wonderful, often infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. What a nice grandfather, holy. A wish that has now become my own. Sure. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of Cascasians is a new, expanded organization that cooperates beyond the limitation of nation and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stone. Rising Stone. You think you can do a ready check inside of a battle? That would be fun. Thank you for coming, Arity. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friends, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization. A group that shall pave the way for a truly united Eorzea. Holy, what a goat. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the disparate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. Okay. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification draining away. Thus have I been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. Would be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of unrestricted operation accorded to the science. It is my hope that a successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the antecedent. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goal of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. But before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning Grand Company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on this journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. So I have to rope people in and you're just gonna yap. Thank you. This was reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will be Lim Salaminsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Wait, I'm kinda invested in my adventures plate again. What if I don't Look at the camera. This is the thinker, right? Bulwark Hall. Oh, that's there. Yeah, I can do that. Can you see someone else's portrait? Doesn't seem like it. Yummy tiramisu. Alright. No, only adventurers played. That's stupid. That's ass. Wait, how do I select like a title, by the way? Back. No, no, please. How do I remove this shit? Is it here? Profile. Huh? The heart of the party. Nah. Let's wait with the title until we get like Defender or something. Like the title needs to have like aura, you know? But like aura as in holy what a G, he's protecting people or some shit. Not aura as in the executioner, which like I guess quote unquote has aura, but the executioners, I don't know. I think executioners are like kind of overhyped because at the end of the day they're just doing a job, you know? Like there's no harm involved in them. There's no like chance for it to go wrong. Let's give it a bug. But you're basically just a bitch. So the executioner, pretty ass. Now, the Kingslayer in World of Warcraft, now that is a good title. One that I personally use. How could you have guessed? I really do need to like change that title though, if I'm gonna keep it a bug. Because like, I don't know. Not that I can even change it, but still. I really need to like look up every single title in the game if I'm gonna keep it a bug. And find one that I like. And then grind it out. Like you do in every MMO. The classic MMO life. A cycle of grinding random shit. What is happening here? The hell? I have a problem with what? Why do they talk like they have a speech impairment? Like me. That's pretty fucking mean. The hell? I'm just stopping by and you're like instantly shitting on me. What the fuck their character looks like? No, I'm just absolutely blind. What the hell? Bridesmaid ties. Healer boots? I'm sorry, am I just absolutely brain dead? Like there's no way that that makes no sense. What bride is gonna dress half naked? Am I stupid? Maybe you're supposed, like, no, you're supposed to wear something on top of that, no? I don't know, like a dress, maybe? What's the noise? I'm going schizo. Okay. Where do I have to go? Oh, airship landing. No, it's not the new AC. The new AC, they will come and see how much it will cost and how to install it Wednesday, so tomorrow. I broke my portable standing AC. To give you an idea what that entails, it is something like that. I broke something like this. Holy, the big spender. The big spender is gonna receive his goods. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. Oh, okay. That's still a lot of money, but less than I expected, not gonna lie. Do you have like... Because it's for your phone, right? Do you have a converter? Or does your phone actually still have an aux? Or is it for your PC, actually? A member of the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Yeah, no cares. Like, no one cares. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, okay. Well, you can plug them straight into your motherboard, luckily. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be 3.5 millimeters. Yeah. W, man, W. The only thing that may be handy, I don't know, because like I personally, my headset isn't plugged into my computer itself. It's it's plugged into my XLR, where my microphone is also plugged into. So this doesn't apply to me. But if you're gonna plug it straight into your PC, it may be handy to get a ground loop insulator, because there's a high chance there's a electrical current on it, which will be heard. Maybe not like it really depends if you're gonna hear it or not, if I'm gonna be honest, but there's a big chance you will. A physical EQ, yeah, that's a mixer. It's an XLR / mixer. That's what I have. But I just have a I bought like the cheapest one that supported my microphone, which with coincidence is from Elgato, but it doesn't have like sliders to tweak noise, for example. At least mine doesn't. The newer ones do. Yeah, you need a good microphone. The fuck? Yeah, Blue Yeti. It's you can make it work though. You can make it work. I don't know if you know this streamer, But Peo, for example, Peo uses a Blue Yeti, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Rode is good. But I've never. I have a Rode, believe it or not. Funnily enough, mine is a Rode pod mic. Was like, I think I paid $90 for it, and now it's 70 or something. Where the fuck do I have to go? Right here. Yeah, it's... Of course, you do have to buy an XLR to plug it in. No, they're not. It's not even close. Like, at 300, you're actually buying a studio microphone. Like, studio grade. Like the thing you're buying them, for example. Like the very popular microphone, the Shure SM7B, for example. That's what you're buying for 300. That's like studio grade musician type microphone. Well, it's, I would call it premium. I would call it like a budget. Fuck, I'm forgetting the word. Yeah, an EQ though is around $100 as well. So that's something you do have to keep in mind. It's like around 100 for the EQ, which will be called an XLR, by the way. And then around just say 100 for the microphone as well. But like, since you have a job and shit, that doesn't concern you. Let's TP here. I'm pretty sure I had like a mission I could turn in, no? Oh, that's not here at all. Yeah, I know, rich boy. You don't have to tell me. You can also just be like Ron, Stable Ronaldo. He uses Wait, did you actually buy it or did you almost buy it? Because that would be an insane buy. I know you can get the like the Logitech Herman Miller chair is the Embody, right? Which is seen as the quote-unquote best chair. I know some people enjoy the Aeron as well. Like the Aeron is like the typical office chair. So you can buy those from like companies that didn't make it because they get cooked. You can buy those a lot for like half the price. Do you spend enough time in that chair to justify that price, my brother? Do you spend so much time in it? Who? Yeah, but like, how much free time do you have? I know you're somehow awake at like 4 AM, even though you have work tomorrow, but... if you keep that up, then maybe, yeah, it's worth it. You just woke up. At what time did you go to bed, brother? What? Bruh. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I just woke up, bro. Went to bed an hour ago. Oh my god, bro. Does he know? Yeah, your sleep is cooked. I would not want to be you. That's all I can say. All I'm gonna say. Yeah, I mean, hey. Keep fighting, brother. Keep fighting. I think I'm gonna end the Final Fantasy here at least. I don't know how late is it. Almost 4 a.m. I don't know if I'm gonna... Maybe I'll do something else. Hey. If you're gonna sleep after your job, then at least that's an option. That's of course an option. I'm wondering if I'm gonna play like one lobby of a different game. But it's like, it's almost 4 a.m. Fuck am I doing? Don't think I am. Let's see. How long was the session? 3 hours and 22 minutes. Brother, the amount of times that I've said that I was gonna fix my schedule by going to bed at like an early time is probably something that if I had to give €1 for it, they would be able to buy a mansion at the moment. with the amount of times that I've said that. That shit just does not work. It does not work. Yeah, and that's how it goes. That's like the cycle. And then, but don't you like take pills to sleep? Isn't that something you do? Oh, okay. All the pills a year ago. Bro is escaping the Matrix. I respect it. Will they play a different game? For like, I can do like a singular game of Chivalry. It's always fun. It's like, do I really want to at this hour? It's almost 4 a.m, bruh. Fuck am I doing? Maybe it's just time to put it up. Yeah, maybe you just, I don't know, maybe just you weren't depressed. Like, isn't antidepressant something that, like, one of the most prescribed pills for people that don't actually need it? Like, I'm pretty sure that's like one of the more popular ones to just ride out when someone has a burnout. Well, no, depression is like an actual release of hormones and stuff inside of your brain. But I think a lot of people just describe a burnout and then they get prescribed with a depression. Because, like, I don't know, man. I think the medical field is still like a little bit cooked over depression shit. I think they're like kind of the loss. 53 hours. Holy, I'm getting there. It's becoming one of my most played games, Final Fantasy. That's crazy. A bottle of Hennessy. Is it like alcohol? I don't know the names of like non-Belgian alcohol, my friend. Okay, it's alcohol. Okay. It's like not hot, but it's like warm. You feel me? It's like not uncomfortably hot, but it's still like too hot. Are you doing like the lock-in pose where like your arms are on your legs and you're like on your phone then, like hunched over? Because that pose, yeah, that pose is so ass. It's just asking for problems, man. Every time I do that, my whole leg is like fully red and numb like you. It does not work. It's actually proven that the best way to sit on toilet, believe it or not, is with raised feet. Like your feet should be higher than ground level. Or at least your knees should be higher than your hips. I've tried doing that like that once, and I just had a feeling that I was like falling into the toilet. That shit, I have no clue how to do it. I don't know, man. I have the feeling that it's not only the shit that flows, it feels like I'm flowing as well. Namely into the toilet bowl. Maybe it's just not my thing. Friend of mine has tried to apply to a modeling agency. I wonder what will come of that. Not gonna lie. Empty the dryer and open the shower. Smart. Showering when waking up. Something everyone should probably be doing, which they sadly don't. I woke up at 6 p.m. today, so I'm kind of cooked. I slept for like... how long did I sleep? Wait, can I do the rock thing? Like... Wait. No, I don't think I can. No, I can't. No, I cannot do it. I tried. Before and after bed. Yeah, man, that's also my strat. Before and after bed. So that's the way it should be. Anyway, I'm gonna wish you luck with surviving your day. You're actually like, I think, the first person to send a message in the chat. So, which is kind of unlucky. It's kind of unfortunate that you came into the chat so late, because now the convo will have to be cut short. But yeah, good luck, brother. I hope you fix your sleep schedule. I'll say that. And I'll hope you survive your job. And for the rest, I wish everyone watching, that means you, a very good night, or a good lunch, or a good evening, or a good dinner, whatever the fuck you're doing. And I'll see you in the next one.